Hello everyone and welcome back to the Ultimate Iron Man series. In the last video we got some pretty big upgrades, so if you haven't seen that one yet, well, here's your spoiler alert now, so I'll give you a chance. Alright, so looking at Spory here, some items we got are the Dragon Warhammer and the Tormented Bracelet. Two huge upgrades. The Dragon Warhammer was not expected at all, but the Tormented was the last thing I wanted before I begin my Zulrah grind, which we're going to do this video because I'm basically out of scales. I have like 10,000 or less. So I want to do a bunch of Zulrah so I can start raiding again. But first, we're probably going to have to clear out some bag space here. So I'm going to get a looting bag and start putting a few things in there and see how the space is looking. I might not have to clear up anything, but if I do, I know the gold ore is definitely something that could be used up because Zulrah doesn't drop any of that. Okay, first thing I just realized I can do is buy back a Dragon Battle Axe here and store my Slayer Helm Defender and Battle Axe in the stash unit in the Warriors Guild, because I won't need any of those for Zulrah since you don't use melee at Zulrah. Alright, those items are nice and stashed away now. Okay, so let's actually check out the Zulrah drop table page real quick. If I counted correctly, which I'm pretty sure I did, all of my current items will take up 24 looting bag spaces, so I'll have 4 free for loot. So let's look through here. These are alchables, I'll alch as I get them. Runes I'll keep or sell. I already have spaces allocated for these 3 herbs, but I would need an extra space for the snapdragons. Alright, so that's 3 remaining looting bag spaces. Most of these seeds would go into my seed box or I'd plant immediately. The papayas I would probably bag. So that's 2 looting bag spaces remaining. Runite ore I already have a space for. Snakeskin and pure essence and flax I would drop. Addy bars I already have a space for. U-logs I'd consider dropping or keeping. Coal I'd drop. Dragon bones I could make a space for, so that'd be 1 more space. Antidotes I already have a space for. Manta rays I'd keep in my inventory. Teleports of course. Tips I'd drop dragon tips. Grapes I would keep in my looting bag, so that'd be full looting bag. Coconuts I wouldn't keep. Swamp tar I wouldn't keep, and of course scales just go in my blowpipe or stay in my inventory. So it looks like I actually do have enough room, so we can start bagging stuff now. Okay, it looks like I'm finished setting up for Zulrah. I've got my trident charged fully at 2,500 charges. I put just a few scales in my Serp Helm because I can always add more as we go. I'll be using the Serp Helm for both styles because not having to use anti-venoms is very nice quality of life here, and it's only a little bit of a penalty to magic and ranged accuracy. And then we have a 7-way range switch and an 8-way mage switch here. And my range switch looks pretty good. It's like near max setup. And of course we're just holding onto the dragon arrows for now instead of using a blessing. And obviously I should enable my recoil effect now. We have about 6,000 recoil charges, so that should last a few kills. Quite a few kills. And then compared to my old setup, I may show a picture on the screen if I can find one. The last time I did Zulrah, I previously had full RMs. No blowpipe, because I got blowpipe at the very last kill I did of Zulrah. No occult, I was camping a fury. So no English either. Was using a rune crossbow with like broad bolts pretty much. Was camping Barrows gloves. And I think I had a regular Ava's device, not the assembler as well. And then no occasions, so we have some huge upgrades. We're probably going to instantly get a PB here. Oh, and also I do have a Book of Darkness, which is 2 more magic accuracy than my tome, and +5 prayer bonus, so I might consider using that. But just holding onto the tome does save an inventory space. So we'll figure that out. And I'll also likely make some divine ranging pots as well, because those are probably better, and I have my crystal shards with me anyway. Because the great thing about doing Zulrah now is I can still do Gauntlet in between because I don't have anything stored at Hespori. And I can also fish minnows easily once I run out of my sharks, which are the food I will be using there. And for now, I'm just going to stay on the standard spell book, because there are a few alchables at Zulrah, so that's nice, and then I can also teleport to my house really easily, just by equipping my dust staff. But if I do feel more confident, I can bring Venge Runes and a Quest Cape for house teleports. But I think we'll just stay on the standard book. So yeah, let's go get the first kill I've done in a very long time. Alright, there's the first Zulrah kill in a very, very long time. Didn't get a PB, but was only 12 seconds off, and I think I had pretty bad luck there. Not a bad start, though. We got some teleports, so we can get back here extremely quickly. We'll just add those scales right into the blowpipe. I'd also like to mention that before this kill at 8:17, my rank at Zulrah was 283. And back in like October, when I completed Zulrah, my rank was exactly 200. So there's been quite a few people that have passed me in the last few months. But anyway, I wonder how high of a rank we'll get by the time we're done here. Right, second kill back. And a new personal best, just like that, by like 20 seconds. I knew it wouldn't take long. That's funny. We'll just leave the coal on the ground there. Oh. I meant to tick eat. So... yeah, apparently I didn't tick eat that. And apparently it also just hit me like a 40-40 or something like that. Damn, I hate dying here because it's like... it gives you the items back in the worst order. Yeah, I guess maybe we'll draw like 10k or so for my coffer here. And then... go to Yanil and buy some teleport runes just in case I don't get my runes back from Zulrah. Because you don't get to pick which items you get back from Zulrah. It just gives them back in a certain order. It's the most annoying place to die because of that. Alright, let's see which item she gives me back. Yeah, see, you don't get to choose. Oh, it actually... see, yeah, it gives you back the items you currently had on you, which is not good. I want the looting bag items back first, so that way I can go get a looting bag and then deposit all those and then just get back the things I had. Now I have, like, no space to carry stuff around. This is gonna be annoying. I'm gonna have to keep my HP higher from now on. Alright. Got my stuff back and redeemed myself a bit. And apparently only got 2 drops, because I guess I hit the nothing drop on the rare drop table. What the hell? Ooh, nice, we got a spirit seed. So now that I'm 96 farming, I can make a garden pie to boost +3 to 99. That allows me to plant unlimited spirit trees across Gillinor, so I'm going to start doing that. I think I'm going to make the Port Sarim one first. Because using the Falador ring to the cabbage patch and then running to the Port Sarim spirit tree is the easy way to get to your house for niche occasions. You gotta love kills like this. Flax, loop half a key, and Zulrah scales. At least... no matter what, I do get some scales, but the other drops are kind of useless most of the time. $825 KC with the 658 Zulrah scales. That's a beautiful drop. We'll take that all day. Well, and I haven't mentioned this before, but I'm pretty much going to my house between every single kill and only going back to the bank when I need to get more food or more potions. But yeah, I bring a prayer pot just in case I happen to run out of prayer during a kill, which hasn't happened yet, but it could. Kill now, come on. PB, come on, it's gonna be a PB if you kill now. Alright, that's gotta be a PB, right? Oh, that's a big PB there. Big PB. 115. We went from like 147 earlier to 127 to 115. Huge PB. And a pretty good drop, too. Dragon Bones and a D Halley. We'll take that. Nice. Alright, checking in with 50 Zulrah KC. And okay, Dragon Bones. That's a cool drop. We're getting pretty close to filling out the blowpipe. Almost 90% scales. And I'm pretty much keeping the Serp Helmet the bare minimum amount, so it's only about like 3% right now. And we still got a few trident charges as well. Not even used half of them yet. So we're looking pretty good so far. No uniques yet, of course. Alright, there's 856 Zulrah KC. And a full blowpipe now, so I'll start filling up my Serp Helm a little bit as well. Oh cool, another spirit seed. I actually have 2 more spirit trees I need to plant. One in Korend and one in Etceteria. So I'll go get a garden pie and boost to plant this now. Oh nice, got my first elite clue from Zulrah. Let's see if we can do that. Oh nice, I got that elite casket from Zulrah. And I already have all that. Oh, I guess we can make a crystal key. So that's pretty cool. Let's see if there's any good loot from that. Okay, I don't know what the hell is going on, but I just keep getting Zolanger teleports. Look, I'm already at 9, and I'm just like continuously using him. It's pretty crazy. I don't know if I'm getting lucky or what, but I've gotten 40 teleport scrolls and 58 kills. So and I'm only doing like 1 kill trip, so it's like nearly every time I just get the teleport right back here. So it's actually pretty nice. Makes the kills go by pretty quickly. Alright, got an elite and beginner clue. Let's open the beginner first. Yep. Okay. And the elite. That's a duplicate! Are you kidding me? That's a good item, but that's a duplicate. And a master, actually. Right, so yeah, my trident's pretty low. This is the first time since I've done Zulrah that it's having to charge it. Let's see. I've done 92 kills, and I've died once and teleported out a few times, so it looks like about 100 kills per full trident. Okay, we finally hit a full serpentine helm and a full blowpipe, so now I'll just have this extra stack of scales here, and I ideally want to get this to like 50,000 is what I've decided on, because I think that'll last me quite a while. So hopefully we get a unique soon, because we haven't gotten one yet, because that'll be 20,000 scales. Alright, there is 950 Zulrah kills. Here's an update on the loot. No uniques yet, unfortunately, but scale stacks at 4K. I'm going to try to get this to 50K. Oh my god. Holy fuck, I just got... Dude, I'm not gonna get the kill. Holy fuck! Alright, here's a pretty cool milestone. 1,000 kills. And also the longest kill of this entire grind that I've ever done out of all of these kills since I've upgraded my gear. 2 minutes 40 seconds. I haven't done a kill longer than 2:25. I don't know what the f happened that kill, honestly. But, yeah. Also, still no unique yet. Hopefully we'll get one soon. Because I need a lot more scales, and it's not going to happen anytime soon if we keep up this trend. But, yeah, I'm willing to grind a little bit more. Alright, and here's a little update. That is 200 Zulrah kills this video. And here's some of the loot so far. Of course, I still have a pretty full blowpipe and pretty much a full Serp Helm as well. Here's what we got. Unfortunately, no uniques yet, and it's about a 1 out of 128 to see any unique. So hopefully when we do see one soon, it's not an Onyx either, because that would also be kind of annoying, because I want the 20,000 scales from one of the unique drops. Oh cool, another elite. This is my 3rd one this video from Zulrah. Let's try it out. Alright, got that elite casket from Zulrah. Oh, okay, a master. Maybe we'll be able to do this one. I had to drop the very first step of my last master. Okay, the infamous Follow the Bard. Let's check it out. Oh snap, we got the master casket. Oh my god. Alright, I had to die to go to Entrana for this, so let's see what it is. Oh my god, we got a torture ornament kit. I don't have a torture though. Oh no, this is bad. I don't know. I guess I might have to drop it. Hey, there's another milestone. 1,050 kills and the last spirit seed I need to finish planting all of my spirit tree patches. So that's pretty cool. And there is 256 kills this video. Now that number is significant because that is double the drop rate of when I would expect to get a unique from Zulrah. I have yet to receive one, unfortunately. But at least we do have a decent amount of scales here. With full Serp Helm and full blowpipe, we still have a 22.6k stack, so that's not bad. We're almost halfway. The stack's almost halfway to what I want it to be at 50k. So we'll just keep killing it here and hopefully be done soon because I really want to go back to raids. Alright, and there's 1100 Zulrah KC. Here's a little update on the loot so far this video. Okay, I got an elite casket from Zulrah, and funny enough, the last step was right here by Zulrah. And nothing good, of course. Alright, and there's 300 Zulrah kills in a row this video without a single unique item. Just a little update on the loot here. Are you fucking kidding? You kidding me? Apparently I failed the tick eat. Ah. He was like 1 HP too. Okay, that has to be a PB, man. That has to be a PB. That was so fast. 108. There we go. And a pretty decent drop too. Sweet. I like just died not too long ago, so that's really nice to get. Alright, we got another elite from Zulrah. And there is 1200 KC. With only 2 drops, apparently. That's going to be my last Zulrah kill. I ideally wanted to get this Zulrah scale stack up to 50,000 and then have both my Serp Helm and, well, my Serp Helm, blowpipe, and trident full. But unfortunately, we have just under 40k because I did not get a single unique this grind. I went triple the drop rate of a single unique and did not get one. And I'm getting burnt out, so yeah, it's time to move on and use up some of these Zulrah supplies now. Alright, let's fully charge the trident again before we go back to Chambers of Xeric. I'd already recently charged it. And then I won't be using my Serp Helm at raids because it's just not worth the scale usage. So we do kind of have the 50k stack in a way. I was hoping to have an additional 11k from this on top of the 50k, but this will do. So we had the full blowpipe and the full trident. So I'm going to die to a Spori and figure out some of the things that I need to use up. I think the only thing I really need to use up are the grapes. I think I can hold on to the bones for a little bit, and then a lot of this loot also comes from Cox, like the ores and the herbs. So I'm pretty sure I'll have enough space still. Oh, and I'll use the papaya seeds as well, actually. All right, so I'm back here as Hespori, and I guess to start off with, I'm just going to make all these papaya tree seeds into saplings, because that takes a little while, and then I can just note them. And then I'll probably start farming those while making the grapes into wines. Yeah, we'll get started on that, and I'll show you guys what I'm going to do after that. Alright, so I got all my saplings made and noted, and for those that don't know, you can actually note saplings on the tool leprechaun here. But now, since these will take a while to plant, in the meantime I'm going to go ahead and make my wines. So I went ahead and bought some noted empty jugs. You can't actually buy water-filled jugs, you have to fill them yourself. So I'm going to get an even number of spaces here and do that. Now you could use humidify, but it pretty much takes just as long to just fill them at the fountain right here. And you don't have to worry about having the runes on you. And then also you have to wait for the wines to ferment anyway. Usually if you have a bank, you just put them in your bank, but I don't have a bank because I'm a UIM, so I don't have that luxury. So I'm going to drop half of them, get my grapes out, and then make the wines. Now typically people would do things like fletching in the downtime while you're waiting, but I don't really have anything to fletch right now. Well, I could make a few addy darts for those addy bars, but those wouldn't take that long to fletch anyway, and I could just do agility. But during the downtime, I can actually fill up jugs with water. So it basically just kind of saves runes this way. So now I can drop these. Got my water jugs. A note, the grapes make the wines. Yeah, and this time I can actually be filling up the jugs. So it's kind of a great thing to do in the downtime without having to waste money on runes. So yeah, if I calculated correctly, all these grapes I had should be around 950,000 XP. Which should give me at least like 2 or 3 levels. So that's pretty cool, because I do still need level 91 for the Arty Elite Diary. And I think I need level 95 for the Desert Diary. One of the best parts about making wines is that as long as you keep making them, like it doesn't actually give you the XP until the very end. So you can just make an inventory, put it in your bank, and then keep making inventories over and over again for like a very long time. And then get a huge XP drop at the end. But unfortunately, UIMs don't get to experience that, because the wines cannot ferment on the ground. They have to stay in your inventory. Hey, and there's the first cooking level from these wines. Hey, there's another cooking level, level 87. I might get one more level, and if not, I'll be very close. Just about 2,000 grapes left to use. Alright, I'm finishing the last inventory of wines right here. And yeah, we're just a little shy of 88 cooking, unfortunately. But I suppose I'll finish that level off sometime when cooking sharks or something for bossing. Anyway, let's go figure out a setup for Chambers of Xeric. So I just remembered I also had a bunch of addy bars I had to make in the darts, so I'm going to be fletching those right now. And unfortunately, the last time I died at Hespori, I forgot to get these items out of the stash unit first. So I'm going to have to die again, so that way I can store my Slayer helmet at Hespori. Because I definitely need my defender, obviously, for any meleeing I'll be doing. And I just suppose I'll alch the Dragon Battle Axe for now. I shouldn't need that for a little while. Alright, I should pretty much be ready now. Except for I do have to get one more looting bag to store all the loot in. But yeah, we got the Slayer helm stored here, so I can safely take out just the defender now, the whip. And I'm just going to camp the helm and Nazi's Knot for all styles, because it's a pretty solid helm overall. And this is going to look a little weird, but I am going to bring my Dust Battle Staff with me for the home teleports. Because my rune pouch, I definitely need law runes to teleport to my house. I'm going to bring some blood runes to use with my Tome of Fire, to use Fire Wave on the Ice Demon. And then the death runes for when I need to recharge my trident. I guess it doesn't really matter, because I'll have to re-suicide anyway to recharge my trident, since my scales will be in here. So I think I'll keep the death runes in here for now. And same with the chaos runes, those are going to be for recharging my trident. And I finished making all the addy darts. It was a little over 5,000, and I filled up my blowpipe completely. So now these remaining darts will just stay in Hespori until I need them. Which will probably just be like, you know, a few raids, maybe like, I don't know, 20 or something. I can just withdraw them from here and put them directly in my blowpipe. And if I calculated correctly, I should have enough space for all the loot from Chambers. Basically what you need is to be able to fill up your entire inventory, an entire looting bag, and your entire equipped gear with all the items from here. Well, besides a few that you can stash away, of course, or put in your POH. So you can, you know, re-die to Hespori eventually. Otherwise, you won't be able to take everything out. And if I calculated correctly, it should be 66 spaces, so we should be good. As long as I clean the herbs before bagging them. I think if I keep all the grimy stacks and I have clean stacks, we might have an issue. So I'm just going to clean them in between, because doesn't really take too long. And then these papayas will just stay here, by the way. I'm not going to keep those with me, and I'll plant those eventually. Alright, so here's what the Chambers setup is looking like so far. It's definitely some big upgrades compared to things I've had in the past. We have a pretty good melee setup here. We have the Warhammer now, and the Avernic Defender, which we didn't have before. And then we have a range switch here, the Carol's Top, and the Anguish. And we're just going to be camping the Berserker Ring the whole time, because that's like 2 melee max hits, which is pretty big. And of course for Mage, we have a pretty good setup here now, with the Tormented and the Occult, which we didn't have before. And I guess I'll just be doing takeoffs with the boots, because the Picasians actually give like -12 magic. So either that or at least do the dragon boots, because they give a little less. And yeah, the pots I'm bringing in are ranging pots, staminas, brews, and restores. I've considered bringing my super strengths, but I don't think that's worth it because I won't always need them. Pretty much would only need those for like Tecton and like Vasa, I guess. And Vanguards if I'm on the melee Vanguard, but I don't have to do the melee Vanguard. So I think I'm going to keep those in Espori and just buy a regular strength pot from the Warriors Guild if I ever need one. And I'm also going to consider bagging the Dust Staff and getting Dust Runes, because I did leave one open spot here. Having Dust Runes would allow me house teleports, and it would allow me to cast Fire Wave. But it does use uses 5 air runes each time, so that would be 5 Dust Runes, which would be quite a bit, you know. So I could kill some Dust Devils. That'd be a little risky with my stuff at Hespori, but I just had to remember to get a face mask, and it should be fine. I can just kill one at a time with my prayer up. It drops like dust runes pretty commonly. So we'll think about that depending on how this works out, because this is pretty tight here. But anyways, we'll get more into the setup in the next video. So from here on out, it's time for the next part of my Inferno plan, to get Rigor. So we will be doing Chambers at least until I get Rigor, and maybe a few extra raids if I happen to get it pretty early. So that's what the next few videos will be about. So I hope you guys will check those out, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the content, and consider subbing to make sure you don't miss out on the next video. So I hope you guys have a nice day, and I'll catch you next time.